Good morning. It might even have just gone into afternoon. I don't know. We've had a really lazy start again, and which is marvellous. I love it. We're certainly achieving our goal of having a jolly good rest and a lot of sleep. Oh, look, they're having lunch down there. That looks nice, doesn't it? Anyway, speaking of food, we're going to go out and have breakfast now because we haven't eaten anything today. IB's had his eye on this cafe. It's quite near the castle, so we're going to go there. He reckons you can get sort of plain and simple fare for not too much money. We're going to cook tonight for the main meal for the first time in our self-catering apartment. After we've had breakfast, our plan is to go into the castle, which is free to get into, and after that we're going to go into the, I don't know how to pronounce it, AGORA. There's a huge area full of ancient remains which is quite near the castle, so we're going to go there after that. And then I think we're probably going to come back to the apartment and do a bit of hand washing because I haven't got enough clothes with me basically. I always intended to do a bit of a wash halfway through the stay, so that's going to be today. And then later on we're going to go and visit the remains of the amphitheatre, so it's going to be quite a historical ruinsy kind of day today. So let's go. Yeah. We're heading down to the cafe now. Going through here, I do believe. It's where all the restaurants are. And also the entrance to this area, this big area with ancient ruins in, is through here as well. It's pretty quiet here at the moment at this time of the morning. It is still morning. I did actually check my watch. Look, that's where you get in. We didn't realise this. We were going all around the perimeter the other day trying to find the way in, and it was simply here. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to my breakfast now. I'm quite hungry. It's really lovely here. It's all shady and the speckled sunlight is coming through. I've just noticed there are even more remains in this bit here. Isn't it incredible though? It's just all still here, lying around for people to see. We'll have to pop in there as well, won't we?
I reckon they just spread them round.
You think they spread them round? What I'm also looking forward to is a decent cup of coffee, because we can't seem to make one in our room really. This bar here is one of the many that has live music, and they've had a pianist and a singer set up here every evening. We haven't gone to listen to that one yet. We are coming to the cafe. IB fancies. She said the menu is under the table. Oh, here it is. Just ordered a cappuccino and a toasted cheese sandwich for me. What have you ordered?
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese toasty with an omelette on it.
With a bit of like a chocolate base.
We'll see. We're not sure what the omelette is. We're going to find out imminently. I'm just looking up at that rather interesting protruding porch thing there. The coffee is here. IB's had a sip of his and he says it's very nice. He's got a black coffee and I've got a cappuccino. Time for the taste test. Very nice. It's very milky and mild actually, but still actually very tasty. Yeah, I'd have it stronger at home.
Mine's nice and strong. Actually,
it's nice though. It's nice. No, this isn't bitter. This is lovely. Oh, there's a bike starting up. And now the food's arrived. Just a simple cheese and tomato toasty for me, and they've dolloped some crisps on top. IB ordered this omelette, thinking it'd be on the side, and look, they've put it inside the toasty. That was delightful, and castle's just by there. Here we've got a cannon. I don't know if it's a genuine old one or not. Don't know. Just walking across the walkway. You've got to watch where you put your feet, mind. A bit uneven. Going in. Can't believe it's free to go in. That's amazing. Well, I've instantly lost my boyfriend. Oh, there he is. I was just very impressed by a granddad who was whistling to a toddler on his lap, and it was just enthralling me. I was like the toddler. Oh, wow. I definitely need to find some signs because I know nothing about this castle whatsoever, and I'm very interested to know how old it is. There's just bits everywhere. It's the same all over the town. There's little bits and bobs. I wonder if I should really be touching it really, because I suppose the more people do it, the more it gets worn away. That bit reminds me of a vertebrae. That looks like long since dried up tap. Oh, big pot things.
Amphorae.
Amphorae.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, I think they might be called that, yeah. These vines. Nothing growing on them right now though. Wrong time of year probably. Oh, there's numbers on that one. It's like a measuring bit, look. It makes me think of water and depth.
It's not a metre though, is it?
No, what is that measurement? He's old maths head, he is.
I reckon 800 mil between those two numbers.
Do you? This is very ornate, isn't it? These have got steel in, my boyfriend was just pointing out. And he said he's seen this pattern quite a lot of times now. Sorry, excuse the shadow. It reminds him of a Christmas tree. And now he said it, I can see it because it looks like, you know, stars and that. This is a pattern we've seen before, these dots like that. Reminds me of a dice actually. We're going to try and get our way down to there because we want to read that placard because we don't really know what we're looking at. There's another bit with metal sticking out, look. What era could that be from then? When did they start reinforcing things with metal? Hey, it's like a coat of arms or something.
Maybe this was like 1600s or something. Because these look like heraldic.
Yeah, well, rather than super ancient. I was thinking, oh, an interpretation centre. No toilets though, and they look like they're free ones, so that's good to know. Flight of steps. I've had a little look at the board here. So as we suspected, it's not a super old one. It's built sort of the 1400s and onwards, but they incorporated the remains from the ancient times in it, you see. It's why we were a bit misled there. That's the layout of it, look, and an aerial view. And it used to be on an island with seawater between, you know, the rest of the island and the castle to help with its fortification and all that, but it's been filled in now. You could only get to it through a bridge before. I think this must be somebody's skirt. These look like the legs of statues, don't they? Oh God, I'd like to know when they were carved, you know. Oh, that's a whole man on that one, look. It's very weathered looking. Oh, not allowed in that bit, look. It looks very castle-y though, that bit, doesn't it? It's very peaceful here. I'm quite enjoying the silence. On the rare occasions I actually stop talking. What's through here then? Oh, we can go through. We can go through this way.
You want to?
It's a bit of a squeeze. Can't see where the roof is with this hat on. Look what we've emerged into. What have we got here? Olives. Olives, I think, yes. Let's have a little look at those. Apparently, you can't eat them straight off the tree. My dad tried once, in his naivety, said it was most revolting. There's more, look. I think you can you get through the end? Maybe you can't, I don't know, but I'm gonna go down there and see. Windy, my hat's blown off. Well, it hasn't, because haha, cunning elastic. This is an interesting bit we come to now. Looks like there must have been an upstairs and a downstairs. Look. Oh, there's a tunnel. Oh, I want to go in.
Go on then.
IB doesn't want to come in because he gets a bit claustrophobic. It's not at all low for me, at my height. Oh, it does smell a bit of wee-wees. You would think, you know, with a free toilet, people would just go in the free toilet rather than the dark tunnel. Can't get out there. Look, there's a little window. Look, I've got loads of space. I can't even, just about touch the ceiling with my arm fully outstretched. I'm going in this one now, yeah. It looks so dark, but I think, see this camera that I'm using now, it adapts so well to low light, I can literally use it as a monitor. But I can see with my naked eye, but it looks brighter on the screen than it does in real life. Oh, it's like a chamber. This is amazing. Honestly, the footage is clearer than real life. I cannot see ahead of me in real life. It's too dark. Right, I'm going out. It does smell of wee, but only mildly. This one's a little bit lower. Heading back that way now. I don't know if we've seen everything or not. This funny looking creeper's caught my eye because look, it doesn't branch off at all. It's just one single long line. And there's another one by there as well. We have found a way to get up higher. Look, we can go up those stairs there and hopefully go along the walls. There's a fir cone one. We've come to the staircase. Look, it's all wiggly woggly. And there's a great big steep drop down that side. So I think I might stick to the very middle of it, you know. health and safety and all that. Well, there's certainly quite a striking view from up here. You can see that beautiful blue sea over there. Yep, if I had any young children with me, I'd be holding their hands on that bit too. Oh, look. That's lovely. I like it when it's like framed. I don't know, it just makes it a more pleasing visual aspect. It looks so refreshing, that water. Because I'm feeling quite hot actually. Maybe I could lose some layers here. I am kind of wrapped up for the winter. Bastion of Grandmaster Fabrizio del Carretto, 1514. More steps to go up. Ooh. Funny steps, aren't they? Kind of just like a slope. I can imagine it'd be a bit slippy in the rain. I don't suppose they have much of that here though. I was looking at these things here. I thought, what are they for? Because they're very close to the edge for sitting on, aren't they? I thought they were benches at first, but I mean, look how far down that is. Oh, yikes. Let's another look at that refreshing looking water down there. It's certainly a good way to have a good overview of the town here, because you can just look out from all these sides and see different aspects. That's the police station, my boyfriend tells me, that building there. That's the exit. We're leaving and we're going to go and look at the Agora. We're at the entrance of the Agora. We've come through the avenue of cafes and things, and I'm going in. Here we are. It's your visiting hours, in case you're interested, in case you're planning a trip here and want to know what's what. Oh, it's quite big, isn't it? Oh, we've got some placards to read. Excellent. I can have a quick read and summarise the main points. Oh yeah, it is pretty old. Human habitation started here sort of between 2300 to 2000 BC, which is the end of the early Bronze Age. It says here the most important event in its history is the Synoecism. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but that was 366 to 5 BC, when the earlier communities on the island united to found the new city. Now, I've mentioned the earthquake, haven't I? It said on the 23rd of April 1933, Kos was hit by a catastrophic earthquake of 6.6 on the Richter scale, which razed the town to the ground. That's why none of this stuff is intact, you know, it's all scattered around, but the scatterings are left for us all to see. I'm looking at another one of these boards now. The city wall was completely trashed in the earthquake, but as soon as the earthquake was done, they immediately started to rebuild as much as they could. I can hear those bugs screeching again. Can you hear them? I've no idea where my boyfriend is. He's disappeared off somewhere. I better go and find him. But he's struggling with the hot and the sun, and he's completely covered his face up because he feels like the sun is burning his skin. So he's got this big scarfy thing, cotton scarfy, you know, square scarf thing, wrapped around his face, and he's got these sunglasses poking out of the top. He looks like the Invisible Man or something, you know, not a bit of skin is visible. Those palm things look like they're waving in the wind. They look like big fans going like that. More steps to go up. Oh, we've got an actual tower thingy there. Well, it's not a tower, 2 columns and a thing across. Just been taking a photograph for 2 tourists who don't have a language in common with me. I don't know where they're from, but it was nice. I like those sorts of little interactions with sign language and gesturing and lots of smiles. It's quite a place to explore. There were children in here last night. We were out having a meal and we noticed children were climbing in over the locked gate. Naughty, naughty. What a playground for them though. Probably not very safe in the dark though, is it? A lot of places to stumble and fall. Oh, that's such a view. Wowie. Oh, that bit's at a rather disconcertingly jaunty angle, isn't it? I'm sure it wasn't originally that way up. My GoPro's died again for the 2nd time today. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello, Mr. Lizard! Oh, he's enjoying the sunshine. Look at that expression. I am far away from this lizard. I'm zooming in because I don't want to scare him. Because they're quick as lightning, aren't they? When they see you come in, they're off. Oh, look at that face. It's so nice to see them in the wild, isn't it? IB's just headed out via another entrance, which is kind of opposite the one we came in. he's going to go and try and buy some mugs for us, because we've been using these tiny little things. You have one mouthful of your tea out of it and then it's gone and you just want more. That's long overdue. Right, I'm going to try not to film much more of this because I'm sure there's only so much you want to see of this, but I do want to see it to myself with my naked eye, so I am going to do that now. I'll probably turn the camera off and try to resist filming more rocks. Oh, look, oh, see, you don't normally see this sort of stuff every day, so I can't help but get excited by it. And then I start imagining, thinking, was it a water channel, you know, for primitive BC water drainage or something? I don't know if they had sewers in those days. I can't imagine they did. But, right, Imogen, put the camera away. Put the camera away. Whoops, got the camera back out again, but look at that structure there. It looks like it's on its absolute last legs, doesn't it? Completely just like held up with bits of proper uppers and things. I wonder what they were. Not much left of them now though. Yeah, I've decided not to try and go in these. We're back at the apartment. IB is here already making tea in bigger mugs. Yay! I bought myself a very special fridge magnet because I'm trying to have a collection of all the places I go and visit. There he is, yes. What do you think of him? I think it was about 120. I also bought myself a very cute little bowl for my mother as a present. I'll show you that another time. It's wrapped up, it is, in bubble wrap. Look, my boyfriend made me a cup of tea, a decent size one. Yahoo! I'm going to spend a bit of time now sorting my footage out because that needs doing. Oh, the GoPro was playing up, kept saying there was a format error on the SD card, so let's get that on the laptop so I don't lose all my footage. I also need to wash clothes, which I'll probably do in the bath. I'm going to carry on this vlog in the next one. Thank you so much for watching this one. Could you please give it a like if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!